Yo, hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? Me, myself, I'm doing all right. Now, I gotta say, if you are a Royce the 5'9" super fan, super apologist, meaning no matter what he do, you're gonna apologize for it. You feel that it's everybody else's fault, then this is probably not going to be the episode for you, because you are going to get triggered. You are going to dislike me and, be up in my comments with the negativity, with the negative comments, which is quite all right, but I want to give you the opportunity. I want to spare you it. So we're going to take 30 seconds for you to think about, do I want to stay and listen or do I want to go? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think. While you think about it, I'm going to flex a little. I'm going to flex my 4 and 5-year-olds. We went for it on yesterday, 4th and 34. I decided to go for it. The coach, I brung out a trick play. I used the center, touchdown.
Get ready. Kylan, you're keeping your hands down there. Go ahead. Run. Go ahead. Run.
Okay, so yeah, that just happened. Yeah, so this is what I want to talk about. In my last video with regards to Royce, I talked about, how he didn't go at Snoop, didn't go at a Gucci man, didn't go at a Nick Cannon as hard as he went at a Benzino about fighting. And Nick Cannon did 3 diss tracks and talked about his daughter and threatened and said he went out looking for him. Didn't do none of that with Nick Cannon. He didn't bring that same energy. Lord Jamar actually ended up on both of their podcasts and whatnot. But with Benzino, because everybody hates Benzino, it's easy. That was an easy fight. And because if you go against a Gucci Mane or Snoop Dogg, people that have some type of authority and flex and reputation inside of the black community, inside of hip-hop, if Royce goes against them, then and for the sake of Eminem, for the sake of a white boy, then that can hurt his reputation and he can lose some folks that was following him. And that would kind of, not sit well for his, like I said, that can actually do some damage. But as long as he picks fights with Benzino and Dave Mays, which is what he did on today. Everyone those easy ones to really show stands, to make you all think, yeah, I'm with y'all. Look what I'm doing. Y'all against Lil Pump for y'all. For him. Was it Lil Pump? It was one of those littles. Yeah, he goes against those. Everybody hates them. That's easy. And you know it. And the culture and your hip hop fans and those that follow you, they're going to be with you on that. So on today, I don't want to do too much talking. I want you all to listen. To this clip. Now, you all done already heard the clip. I am almost 100% sure. You guys have already heard the clip where Royce the 5'9" is like, yo, Dave Mays, which is the creator of the Source magazine. Yo, Dave Mays, and he kicks him out of the Clubhouse chat. And he's like, yo, I'm going to put death on your doorstep. Huh? And then Royce was flexing and he had all the boys in the Clubhouse like, Royce just kicked Dave out. Oh, he did that for ill. Oh, isn't that? Okay, but there was someone in that chat, that was a producer, a rapper that was part of that group and that is a friend of Royce and that has been a host. His name is Mouse. Now, in this chat, he was saying all the racist stuff. Yeah, Dave had his own opinions with regards to the source, with regards to the machine. And he talked about, in this chat, you're going to see, he talks about the tapes and how they were fake. But the one that was being the racist, the one that was being arrogant and ignorant and just hateful and despiseful to both Eminem and even Royce at times, into that room, Mouse, the black guy, nah, Royce ain't gonna Royce, I want you all to re-listen to this and watch all the things that this guy is saying compared to Dave. Watch how Royce address him. Watch how Royce say things like, nah, I just don't agree with you, brother. And then when Dave says something along similar, you know what, you can get death at your doorstep. Who are you? But Mouse was saying all the hateful stuff. It is a double standard, and it's not even a double standard at this time. It is about his own reputation. It is about his own picking and choosing these fights of when he's going to defend. But let's listen to a bit.
It's because not just of Eminem, but the impact of Eminem, how Eminem was used by the machine and these companies, these corporations, to change the market of hip hop and allow them to control.
So you think Post Malone's presence in the culture is a bad thing? You think that's a bad thing for the culture?
I do. I really don't. Hold on, Dave. Hold up, Dave. I haven't listened to a lot of his shit. What I've seen of him.
Yo, one mic, guys. One mic.
Like
one
a Kid
mic.
Rock type of dude to me.
No, he's not a Kid Rock type of dude, bro. He's not. He's not. Listen. Every white boy
now have come into the business.
Every white boy came into here, dragged their nuts through the culture and kept it moving to rock, except Marshall. He's the only one. Everybody else, including Rick Rubin.
Well, he could have went. He could have went and did the rock. Let him go.
Yeah, but he didn't because he's hip hop.
He shouldn't. He just should.
He was raised by hip hop, but that's your opinion. But I'm just telling you, that's something to look at. Like what Dave Mays is talking about. I think the countercultural kind of like thing that Dave Mays is talking about. Y'all are throwing him in that category just because he's white, and you doing it not knowing who you talking about. You just assuming.
I'm doing it.
You comparing them to Kid Rock. That's crazy.
For it all, he was the catalyst. Whether it was intentional by his part or not. That's
Dave. Let me tell you something, Dave. Back then, when y'all was doing that shit, when y'all had that little baby beef that y'all had. Listen. When y'all was doing, listen. Let me talk, man. Like when y'all had y'all little baby beef going on. I was in Detroit. Me and M wasn't speaking to each other. We wasn't around each other. I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he
baby beef or none of that. I don't know what you're talking
about. No, nigga, that's what y'all were engaged in
the culture side by side towards black people, where we have another song where we call black people porch monkeys.
Man, Dave, you gonna have to. You know what? The same thing that Mouse is talking about with M. I'm gonna have to see that with you. I'm gonna have to see some receipts with you to see what you really doing for the fucking community to be so you can be some sort of.
First of all, we can talk about me all day, but why?
No. We're not gonna talk about you all day. We're not gonna talk about you all day. I'm saying you don't get to be a gatekeeper. Who the fuck are you? Like, what have you done?
Who the fuck am I? I'm the man who created the source, and the source helped create all of it.
And you partnered up with the man that ruined it. You partnered up with the man that ruined it. So we on to the next topic. That's it. You ain't nobody like that.
So I agree.
Okay.
I agree with you. I agree.
Okay.
I know it's okay.
Look, I agree with you, Royce. I agree with you. Right? We can't have two white people compete because then it started looking like a savior complex battle. Now I'm asking you as a black motherfucker in the culture. I'm asking you. I'm not Dave, so you that same thing don't work with me. So I'm asking you. You okay with that nigga? You okay with that white man doing that and it's smiling in your face?
I'm not. I don't look at it like that. I'm not okay. I'm not okay with what was said on the tape. But I'm also taking in consideration that he was the youngin. He was a youngin, and I don't think there's a white person who exists that didn't use that word at some point.
Are you guys starting to see it? Like, I'm going to stop real quick. I'm going to play a few more clips. But are you starting to hear and see what I'm saying? You can hear Mouse in the background say things, say hateful things, and try to get his word in. Royce, don't address him. It's as if he's trying to ignore him and like, yeah, that's the bro. Let's play some more.
That's really it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't understand what Dave and Benzino want the culture to do. What do y'all want us to do? Like, y'all want us to throw him in the fire, throw him away? Like the dude he's a major contributor.
Benzino, that's what I want. I want y'all to do that.
All right,
toss
cool.
This nigga.
Nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Because with him, I think what happens on a larger scale, on a more grandiose scale in black culture, he's holding up a space. He's taking up space. That and like I said, Royce, I'm not just saying this because you here. I said this shit yesterday. I've said this shit on many a podcast. If this nigga not here taking up space, I think you get that credit.
I disagree, my brother.
His existence.
What space is he really taking? He puts out one album a year and disappears.
Now, we talk about
what space is he taking?
Just don't do that. Just don't do that.
What
Don't do
what
that.
I want?
We're
Listen,
talking about his career as a whole. We're not talking about 2021. His career as a whole.
You're talking about you would like people to throw him away now, and I'm saying
no. I'm talking about no. I want us to collectively just throw him out. From day one, we should have threw him.
No, you specifically said
idea,
he's taking up space. My question is, what space?
He takes up space, his existence within the hip hop culture from the day he dropped and got all that.
I'm talking about right now. At the pace he's at right now, he puts out an album a year and disappears into his back cave, comes back like clockwork next year, drops another album, doesn't tour, doesn't do a lot of press, ain't on TV every 2 minutes. What space is he physically occupying?
Because the space that hip hop is going to look and everybody's going to freeze and say,
what space is he occupying in most people's mind share?
You're asking me a question. I'm answering it. So now when he drops
is there a limited amount of space?
When he drops
no,
the project,
there's no limited amount of space.
When he drops
that's
the
all
project,
I need to know.
When he drops the project, hip hop media takes a moment and pays attention to it. And no matter how long they pay attention to it. That could go to a young black artist.
But he's Eminem, though,
Understand something, Miles.
Eminem is a white.
The idea that there's
you can't even answer. You can't even accurately answer the question, bro. And I'm not saying that respectfully.
And Miles, it's opinion. What you're saying is just your opinion, brother. Like that's the reason why. It's like it's hard for us to come to a general consensus on that because that's just how you feel. That's your opinion. You know what I mean? Like you may look at his involvement with G Unit, you got to remember, bro. All of the labels were scared to get in bed with 50
this nigga helped that nigga. This nigga helped the New York niggas. He helped the Detroit niggas. He helped a lot of niggas eat. And you talking about him like he ain't helping niggas.
But look, but everywhere. But notice this though. But notice
bigger than that though.
But everywhere
bigger than that.
But listen, hold on. Listen. Everywhere we go in the world.
Hold up, Los. Dave, you can't tell us what's bigger than. We telling you what's bigger than that. We telling you.
I can say what I want to say. Okay.
No,
you can say what you want to say, but it don't mean it's gonna hold no merit.
Okay.
It don't mean you dictate. It don't mean you dictate nothing.
I'm not dictating nothing. I'm gonna say my piece.
So what you talking about?
Can either fuck with me or they won't. But motherfuckers been fucking with me for 30, 40 years because of the shit that I've done and said and how I am.
Now, and that's how we fuck with him the same way, Dave.
What I'm saying is
we fuck with, just like we fuck with you, Dave, we fuck with him the same way. Y'all the same motherfucker.
We're not the same.
Now you got that right, bro. Okay. You got that right. You got that right.
We are definitely not the same.
You got that right. Y'all ain't the same.
I don't have none of that in my history. And what I've done as far as fucking with the streets and as far as fucking with authenticity and hip hop is documented. Okay, there's
you fuck with Benzino. You don't fuck with no authenticity. I'm gonna kick your ass to the crowd, motherfucker. Get the fuck out.
I haven't fucked with Benzino for 5 years. Number one.
You fuck with cornballs.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know it's okay.
Okay. You sound like a cornball.
Is there popcorn?
All right, enough of Dave Mays. He can go back to the audience. Go ahead. Who else want to talk now?
Where's the
fuck out of here, motherfucker? For this.
Hey, yo, Royce.
Fuck you talking to, nigga? I put death on your doorstep, nigga. Fuck you talking to.
Whoa, look at all this divisiveness.
This guy's
ain't no divisiveness. I ain't divided. I'm not one with Dave Mays, nigga. Let's get this shit straight, man. Y'all niggas in here acting like this motherfucker at the cookout or something. Get the fuck out of here, man.
He's talking about that tape, man. Let the tape go, nigga.
Wow. He really went off on that time. It was Royce's response. You see what I'm saying? You know, this is not to say that Royce the 5'9" is not a friend of Eminem. This is not me trying to say that Royce the 5'9" ain't really defending Eminem, but it's saying that there's a picking and choosing when I'm going to defend wholeheartedly of the white boy. And my thing is that if you can't defend me and if you're not my friend in the worst and the meanest and when I'm going up against the toughest, no matter if then you're not really down with me. You're down with yourself. I mean, can't be a convenient friend. I think that's my argument today, that Royce the 5'9", he has been a convenient friend. A lot of you all won't agree with me, and I know. I told you all when you subscribe to this channel, there's gonna be times when you disagree with me and you're gonna hate my opinion, but that's all right. But I just gotta say, call it like I see it. You guys are seeing these voice chats. You're seeing him not addressing. You're seeing how wrong, but yet patient and gentle Dave is being, and then how loud and arrogant and racist that Mouse is being. But like I said, he has been on BET, he has been a host, he has had a program. Royce has been on his podcast. He is a part of the black community. And it would look bad if, if he's fighting, he's fighting with Mouse over him, over a white boy. Some people are going to second guess that. Here at this channel, it is not my job to try to convince you. I present the information, I present the clips, and I give you guys my opinion. And most of the time, I give you the facts of the matter. In this case, these are the facts. In these clips, I don't see it like everybody else have been seeing it and calling it. I don't see a hero. I don't see a best friend standing up for his friend when it's needed most. Really? Do you want to show that you really stand up? How about you kick Mouse out? That's the racist one. That's the one that was talking about your friend. I mean, he's the real hater. I don't know how Royce Apologist is gonna say in the comments, but I look forward to see how the apologists, I call them the apologists, because the apologists will turn this. But this right here, and I'm just speaking to these clippings, it's no hero. Once again, it's just along with what I have said before. It's a convenient friend. I don't know. I like to know what you all think in the comments. Man, I thank all of you all for stopping by. And it's so super late. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. It's all right. I know if you're mad, that's all right. I could use some new haters because all of my old haters, they're starting to like me. You can't have everybody liking you. You got to get some people that's going to challenge the conventional way of thinking. All right? And it's all right. You guys are still subs. I'll see you guys in the very next video. As always, KIP. Keep it positive.